Welcome back for learning online series of grammar with Pratibha Patil. Today we are going to learn very first topic in grammar, and that is from words to sentences. We speak in words, we write in words, we express ourselves in words. But exactly how this word is formed? We say it is a group of letters. So let's see. O-C-W. It is a group of letters. But it make any sense? Of course no. So when we will rearrange it, it will get the proper meaning. Means C-O-W. C-O-W, cow. We got the meaning. So exactly what is meant by word? A word is a group of letters. A word is a group of letters which makes complete sense. Which makes complete sense. A word means a group of letters which make complete sense. Each words have some meanings, but while writing and speaking, we use several words together. We arrange our words in such a manner to get the complete sense. So, exactly what is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words which make complete sense. A group of words which makes complete sense, it's called sentence. For example, he rides a horse. He rides a horse. Let's have some more example of the sentence. Masawat is a big village. Masawat is a big village. Next, I have prepared this PPT. I have prepared this PPT. Next, we are working from home. We are working from home. Wash your hands daily. Wash your hands daily. Next, COVID-19 is pandemic. COVID-19 is pandemic. Let's see. Next point of the topic is parts of sentence. A sentence has two main parts. A sentence has two main parts. Subject and predicate. Subject and predicate. So exactly what is a subject? In a sentence, the doer of action. In the sentence, doer of action is called as a subject. Then what is a predicate? Whatever the remaining part which states about the subject. In the sentence, which part states about the subject, it's called predicate. We will see some examples. For example, she is reading a book. She is reading a book. Here, she is the subject and is reading a book. Is reading a book is the predicate. Based on this topic, question can be asked like that. Separate the subject and predicate. Separate the subject and predicate. For example, the girls are singing. The girls are singing. Here, the girls is the subject and are singing is the predicate. Same way, the next example. He is an honest boy. He is an honest boy. Here, he is the subject and an honest boy is the predicate. Next, children like sweets. Children like sweets. Here, children is the subject and like sweets is the predicate. Next, Mr. Patil teaches us history. Mr. Patil teaches us history. Here, Mr. Patil is the subject and teaches us history is the predicate. Next, we will see about the kinds of sentence. Kinds of sentence. Sentences mainly divided into four kinds. Sentences mainly divided into four kinds. They are assertive sentence, imperative sentence, interrogative sentence and exclamatory sentence. Assertive sentence, imperative sentence, interrogative sentence and exclamatory sentence. Let's see one by one. Assertive sentence. What is an assertive sentence? A sentence that asserts something, makes a statement or gives the piece of information. It's called assertive sentence. A sentence which makes statement or gives the piece of information, it's called assertive sentence. It's known as statement as well as declarative sentence also. It's always end with full stop. Let's have some examples. Kedar comes here daily. Kedar comes here daily. She speaks good English. She speaks good English. Children like sweets. Children like sweets. Some boys are watching TV. Some boys are watching TV. And the next one, she is very clever. She is very clever. Next we will see about imperative sentences. Imperative sentences. What is an imperative sentence? A sentence that expresses a command, request, suggestion or piece of advice. It's called imperative sentence. A sentence which expresses command, request, gives the suggestion or a piece of advice. It's called imperative sentences. Let's have some examples. Take your book. Take your book. Next, bring it here. Bring it here. Please give me your pen. Please give me your pen. Let us see a movie. Let us see a movie. Respect your teachers. Respect your teachers. Here, take your book. Bring it here. This sentences shows command or order. Please give me your pen. This sentence shows request. Let us see a movie. This sentence indicates suggestion. Respect your teachers. This sentence shows advice. In the imperative sentence, direct subject is not given. We have to consider there you as a subject and is always end with full stop. Next type of a sentence, interrogative sentences. What is an interrogative sentence? A sentence that asks a question is called interrogative sentence. A sentence that asks question, it's called interrogative sentence. For example, who are you? What is your name? How old are you? Where do you live? Like that, questions we can ask as an interrogative sentence. There are the two kinds of questions. One is WH question and next we can say yes/no type of questions. Let's see one by one. WH questions. There are the questions which begins with WH words. It's called the WH questions. For example, what, who, where, why, which, when, how. Let's see some examples of WH questions. As we see that these are questions that begin with the WH words. What, who, where, which, when, how, etc. For example, why are you late? Next, who is your favorite player? Who is your favorite player? Next type of questions are yes/no type of question. The questions which begins with auxiliary verb. It's known as the yes/no type of question. For example, with the help of am, is, was, were, do, does, did. Like that, many auxiliary verbs we can use to form the yes/no type of questions. Now, some examples of the yes/no type of questions. The questions that begin with auxiliary verbs, for example, am, is, are, was, were, do, does, did, have, has, had, shall, should, will, would, etc. They are known as yes/no type of questions. For example, do you sing? Do you sing? Next, will you help me? Will you help me? In an interrogative sentence, helping verb always comes before the subject and it always ends with question mark. Let's see the next and the last kind of sentence, that is the exclamatory sentence. What is an exclamatory sentence? A sentence that expresses a sudden feelings or emotions. A sentence that expresses a sudden feelings or emotion. Regret, joy, happiness, sadness, excitement, surprise, like that. For example, alas, he is no more. Here, alas, this exclamation word shows sadness. Let's see some examples of the exclamatory sentences. What a fine sight. What a fine sight. Next, how full you are. How full you are. Next, what a foolish deed. What a foolish deed. What a nice shirt it is. What a nice shirt it is. Next, how nice. How nice. Based on this topic, question can be asked like that. State the kinds of sentence. Examples. Please help me. Answer is imperative sentence. What a pleasant weather. Exclamatory sentence. I don't like to waste my time. Yes, assertive sentence. When did you make this? Interrogative sentence. Show me your mobile. It is an imperative sentence. Tomorrow never dies. Assertive sentence. How did you do this? Interrogative sentence. Next, may I have your notebook? Yes, correct. Interrogative sentence. I have money in my purse. Assertive sentence. What a beautiful flower it is. It is an example of exclamatory sentence. In this way, we can write the answers.